Welcome, everyone. My name is Kai, and I love to explore life through solo travel, camping, and hiking and overall well being. This channel is a way for me to document my explorations and share pieces of it with you. I travel by plane, train, ship, or automobile, and I started this journey in a very small vehicle until it broke down in the state of Alabama. But now I travel in my Jeep Cherokee, and I would love for you to subscribe and become an explorer with me. I was sent this wireless portable car stereo from LinkNDriveDash to review and to give my honest review of this product. My very first impression, is intimidation. There is a lot of parts and pieces to this. I am going with the dash mount because I don't want it on the window in case it gets really hot and that will just pop off the window. I just prefer that it be on the dash. So that's where I'm going to place this. Since it is really hot right now and my dash is getting a lot of sunlight, I'm going to move my vehicle in a way so the sun is not beaming on the dash. Here is the actual device. Here is the camera that will be facing that way. This basically is the size. It's pretty big, and I think it's bigger than what I've normally seen for a dash cam, but it has some weight to it. It's very sturdy and it's made very well, and I really like the camera. So this is the part right here that I'm going to mount onto the dash mount. Comes with directions and user manual. Click on the QR code to look at some videos and how to set it up. But there's also other videos on YouTube that shows you, the different ins and outs of how to utilize it. I will be plugging this into my lighter, my 12 volt here, and this is the part that goes into the back of the dash cam. And there it is already. There is a power button at the top that for when you want to turn it off or on. And already you can see that it is recording. So I'm going to go ahead and put the camera on. And there you have it. That simple, just to get it on and get it set up. You can move it to whatever position you want it. And it already starts recording for you. To see your files and what you've already recorded, you just click here, and then it shows already that there's been 5 videos so far. And it takes a second to load, and that way you can see what it has recorded. Go back, and if you don't want it, you can just delete it. Select the videos you want to delete. Remove, yes. And it's just that simple. And when you want to stop the video, you just stop it, and unless something shows up as a motion, it will start recording again. And once you get back to your vehicle, you can always just stop it. And then that way you can check out what happened while you were gone. One of the biggest reasons I decided I really wanted to do a review on this is because this 2015 Jeep Cherokee Laredo does not have a backup camera. And so this comes with a rear camera, and I love that about it. And it has a long cord, so you could take it and line it from the front. All the cord, when you plug it up into the main dash camera, take that cord and take it all the way to the back, and you secure it onto your rear light with the red wire that's on here. For demonstration purposes only, I have that rear facing camera just sitting here just to demonstrate what the screen looks like. So I don't really necessarily need to put this camera or hook it up to my backup lights, but I like that it is split screen, so I could see behind me as well as in front of me. So I could basically string this along and place it wherever I think it is necessary to place it. Well, imagine the possibilities of the placement of this camera. I am so excited that I don't need to have it hooked up to my backup lights for whenever I go in reverse. I don't really need it for that because I know how to back up without hitting anything. But for camping purposes, this will be very useful when I'm sleeping, and that way I don't have to worry about who's coming around my vehicle when I'm sleeping in here, when I'm car camping. I have noticed that whenever I take it off of the camera, it starts recording. So if I don't want it to record, I have to come back and stop it. So here is where you plug in the front facing camera and the rear facing camera on the side. And of course you can always tighten or loosen up, and you could also lift the arm of it with this right here. You can set it up higher or lower, whatever works for you. Here is the power button to turn your device off. Once you loosen up this side, you can raise the arm and position it in a way that works best. I removed the dash cam off of the dash because it was getting a little warm to the touch, but it's not because the sun is beaming on the dash. But it is a good idea to not have this in extreme heat. You don't want to ruin your device, but it's the same as with a cell phone. This system is user-friendly, and there's not a whole lot of steps to it. And I like that because I get inundated with instructions and all of those type of things, and I just can't handle it. And then I usually don't want to mess with it if it seems too difficult. But this was not difficult. This whole system is simple and it's user-friendly for anybody that is like me, that don't like having to spend days reading instructions to figure out how to use something. So this is actually the last day of me reviewing this LinkNDriveDash. And so I want to show you and tell you about some of the features that I have learned about it after having it for over a week now. Here is another I guess it's a USB charger. It's a USB charger. It is a lightning charger, and it's a Type-C charger device. So you have the option to plug in your devices and just put this in a cigarette lighter and charge your devices. But it has this feature on it as well. So it's a Type-C in here, a lightning, and then the regular USB. And on here, same thing. It also comes with a 3-in-1. This is a USB part, and this has multiple types of charging cords. So it has the regular, I don't know which one you would use for your phone and devices, but if you can see that, there's that one, there is the Type-C, and then there is this one. It also has this type of mount, and you can use your cell phone and put your cell phone on this one and just attach this to here. And it comes with magnets that you can stick on the back of whatever you want to put up on this. And you can post this one here or wherever you feel like it's comfortable to put it. So you have it's extra. This is an extra accessory that comes with this particular bundle. You can also use this one to mount onto your dash if you want to do that. This also comes with an auxiliary cord so you can listen to your radio. I mean, this thing just has all the options. So you can listen to your radio using this auxiliary cord. So I'm going to tell you some of the features of this that I may not have said. And I'm reading it off of my notes that I have, but you could absolutely see all of the details of this on their Amazon store. So it has audio output, it has Bluetooth, auxiliary output, FM radio transmission, it has Apple CarPlay radio and Android radio. I was not familiar with CarPlay, but my daughter told me like, oh my gosh, it has CarPlay. And I'm like, what does that mean? You can listen to your music through that. And she was like, I want one of those. But I do want you to know it does not support major streaming services. So what that means to me, and I might be wrong about this, is that I could not watch YouTube through this device. Another feature of this is the ability to use GPS, and you can utilize the Maps app. In the GPS apps will sync with your phone, and it will sync with the phone's latest updates. Because it is good to use hands-free with anything that you're going to be utilizing in your moving vehicles. You can utilize Siri with this if you have an iPhone, and I think it's Google Assistant with Android. The video quality on here for the front facing camera, it has 2.5K HD front camera, and it has a 1080p for the rear camera. And by the way, the rear camera that I have installed, whatever, is waterproof. So you don't have to worry about if it rains or anything like that damaging the camera. One feature that I was really excited about, because I was wondering about that, is that it has a memory card in here. And this memory card is 64 gigabytes of SD card, and it comes with this. So you don't have to go out and buy one, which I'm really glad, because I was wondering, I'm like, how long can you record on here? So it has 64 gigabytes SD card, so no need to purchase that, separately. On the side here where I got it plugged up into my lighter or the 12 volt, there's a memory card port, the auxiliary port, the back camera port, and then the front camera port, or the one that powers this device. The fact that it comes with this bundle is really good, because on a lot of things you would have to purchase certain things separately, but I was so happy to see that it actually has all of that included in this particular bundle. And by the way, this cord, this 3-in-1 cord, this charging cable is it's actually LED light. So when you plug it in, it actually lights up. This is a super cool feature, this LED light, this 3-in-1 cord. But I want to make you aware that I imagine if you have too many things plugged up, this part right here is a little warm. Doesn't mean that it will get overly hot, but I would imagine it might get warmer if you have 3 things plugged up to this at once. I give this 2 thumbs up because of the ease of use. And I just love that it is so versatile. I'm grateful that LinkNDriveDash decided to send this to me to review and to give my honest review. It is a product that I would purchase for someone as a gift. I will link a discount code and the website down below. All information that I have on this will be down below. In the meantime, everyone, good mental health, good spiritual health, and as always, good physical health. Please take great care.